I've got a song that's pretty cool here, and I'm going to show you a few things about groove and about timing and about additional instruments and percussion to make the groove move along. Capturing live performances in the studio are really good, and there's lots of ways to do that. A lot of people set up tracks in pre-production before they cut the drums. But I've always noticed that lately, in the last few years anyway, that it's very difficult for people to play in the studio together. Not having like a whole band like the old days. I'm not saying it's better, but certainly playing with someone in the studio gives it more of a vibe. Many, many years ago, I started when drummers were having an issue playing with the tracks and not everybody was playing along, the bass player or the guitar player. And sometimes they would play at a time. And so I decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to jam with the drummer. What happens is, like, they're sort of interacting with me and I'm playing a little bit. And what they're doing is kind of forgetting about the fact that they've got to play all these sections of their song. And they're just kind of automatically playing the song in a very relaxed state. A lot of people say, okay, well, that's nuts. Like, where's the vocal? Where's the markers? Like, sometimes I will put a rough vocal in there, but there's no music. I'm usually just staring at them and I'm just grooving with them. I'm playing some rhythm guitar. Sometimes I got distortion on, but I'm usually playing a completely different song, and I'm going to show you an example of just a little bit of it now, just to give you an idea. It may come out weird, but here it is. So what I'm doing there is trying to take them out of the intensity of recording their song. I know it probably sounds really strange and really weird to everybody, but it's almost like they have half of their brain playing their song and half of their brain like listening to me and rhythmically kind of almost like interrupting their thought process somewhat from their own song so that they don't get all tensed up for the fills, and more just groove through, play through the fills, play through the cymbals, and give it more of an organic thing. And I'm just kind of playing like a funky guitar part, or, you know, just kind of even turning the beat around so that it makes it more focus on the whole groove of the song and the whole feel of the song instead of the parts of the song. This groove has a 6/8 feel into a 4/4 feel. So I'm just going to show you some building blocks that we used to help the song move along and to give it some legit pocket. It's kind of standard, like almost like a Brazilian thing. Be a lot of different things. Now I'm going to add the tambourine, which kind of goes in and out. So again, what you're hearing is 6/8 tambourine on, and switched around there. And now I'm going to add the shaker, which is a constant rhythm. And here's the tambourine. And now I'm going to add in a guitar. And that's playing in 6. And now I'm going to add in some drums. So polyrhythms, things working against each other that aren't always playing exactly the same groove or the same thing. And this gives us a feeling that the song is moving along and it can still be subtle and doesn't have to be that heard and more felt in the mix. And I'm just going to add a little bit of bass to this too to show you how the bass plays with the drums. Here we go. And this kind of rounds out the feel of the whole verse. And there it is, going from 6/8 to 6/8, and of course, the song moves into different 4/4 time signature. So there you go. That's some percussion. That's some guitars playing against the groove, and the bass and the drums grooving together. Just playing a very simple beat in almost halftime. You can call it 6/8 or 3/4. But there it is. I want to see that back. That's got to be pretty tough. Like even just as I was playing, I was going, how does any drummer play to that? But they do because they know, they have the vocals, some of the vocals in the background, so they kind of know that's still their song. But it bothers them so much because they don't know what to do. And as soon as that happens, they play their song.